So I was looking for somebody who could really energise a team of senior directors and managers in a very short period of time, and that's how we came to start working with Hugh. A couple of my team had heard of the work he'd been doing before, and we had a couple of meetings and decided to take the plunge.
So we engaged Hugh to help us from a coaching perspective and to teach and train those senior managers about the right approach to coaching and the sorts of questions to ask, and the sort of body language to look for and the words to listen to. And it was from that we really felt that we got some great, outcomes, and we're seeing those individuals grow as a result.
He is very much what you see, and he's an extremely down-to-earth character. And I think what really struck a chord with me, and I've now used Hugh on 3 different occasions as well, is that he has a real story to tell, and he's not frightened to use that story. And it's not all gloss and success.
Everybody, without exception, took away something, at least 1 or 2 things that they could go back and work on, which was great for their own personal development. Subsequent to that, they've actually contracted Hugh to do some work with their management team, so it's now starting to filter through the organisation, which I think is really positive.
Hugh's great. He's a very relaxed character. The one thing I guess I like most about Hugh is that he wants to engage with the business.
When we finished our session with Hugh, he forces, and he does force, everybody to make one massive commitment to change.
Very personable, very open to new ideas, and very open to really accepting some of the nuances of our business. So we're quite eager and hungry to learn about our business.
He's preaching in a language that is very easy to listen to. It doesn't matter which level of the business you're in, it makes perfect sense.
Hugh's great at running the sessions. Everybody gets a lot out of it, but it really is what happens when you walk out of the room that's very, very important.
It's certainly got a recipe for success and a very simple value in the marketplace. And I think, again, for the individual, if somebody's trying to give me something that's just good for me to improve at work, sure, I take that on board, but if I can actually see that it has value in my life, it's much more likely to resonate and to stick with me a little bit longer.
He's very interested, or he was very interested with me on what my outcomes, what I wanted to get out of it, so we were working towards the same thing.
Each individual, I think, has been touched by the communication that they've had with Hugh, and that's what makes him such an engaging character to employ. Hugh Gyton.
Hugh Gyton.
Hugh Gyton.